Eli, so glad you're here.
Glad to be here.
Alina, Vaughn, Gordon, Joanne, Barbara and George, Margaret, Brigida. Let's see who, I wish I could read Japanese. They're all our friends that are coming in here. Well, you all are. This is so cool. Angela, you look fabulous. Kimiko, oh, it's so good to see you.
That Japanese
Lovely.
says achan, achan at nabe. Who's achan? Need it on camera.
Good. It's morning, afternoon, evening, in the middle of the night. Ruth. Wow, Ruth, you're up early. I am so impressed, big sister.
Me too.
Oh, look at all these people coming in. What a great Irish get together we're going to have today. I have my Irish Waterford mug here with Good Morning Water in it, seeing how it's 8 a.m. here. And I have my mug from the 2010 WPC in Glasgow, Scotland, with me as well, with my morning Irish coffee without the Irish additional. Otherwise, I'll be asleep again. So, Tony, I love
Hi,
that.
how are you?
Hey, you're with the Cork Parkinson's group.
Yeah, I got a handle on this.
You have a handle on this. You do. Top of the morning to you.
And to you as well. Oh,
And what
and a
is the
compliment.
beautiful leaves and flower that I see there with, is it, uh,
Oh, my daffodils.
oh, you have some daffodils.
Yes, yes.
Lovely.
Yeah.
I have, again, this is from Dublin, and my green carnations and my Parkinson's tulip underneath it. We are definitely ready. Oh my heavens, this screen is so full. Julie, this is fabulous, isn't it?
Yes, yes. More people might be coming in too.
Okay, let's just wait a couple more minutes. While we're waiting, does everyone have their signage to say who they are and where they are from? Fabulous. I'm going to try and take a snapshot of that if I can. Lovely. And if you don't, if you know how to, where your name is in the left-hand corner, in your little box in the top right-hand corner, there's three little dots. And if you press on that, you go down to the very bottom, most likely. It says rename. You could go in there and add your country beside your name if you would like to do that for us. And I put USA and Canada because I'm Canadian and American, born in Calgary, Alberta, and now living down in Seattle. My mother was from Oklahoma, and my father was Canadian. So I have the privilege of being both. A, Canadian, eh?
Well, I think your Canadian roots led to your granddaughter's name, which is just one of the best names of all times. I wish I'd thought about it when I had my daughter.
Thank you, Eli. Yes, our granddaughter's name is Maple, after the Canadian maple leaf. Yes, and sometimes she is full of Canadian maple leaf or maple sugar, sometimes not so much. Can go a little sour, but she is 5.
Hey, it's Jerome.
Where is Jerome? There he is.
Probably lost in Cork.
Look at that setup, Jerome. That is just amazing. Okay, let's get this hour
Hey, Jerome.
started. Good morning, good afternoon.
Ah, wait.
Judy, you're muted. So can you unmute yourself, or does that need Julie need to unmute
Sorry,
you?
I was trying to mute everybody muted, but it muted you as well.
You did a good job. Okay, I will start again. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or middle of the night, wherever it happens to be, where you are living. We are together today for a wonderful Irish hour of singing. And if any of you were with us with Jerome in the past, you are in for a treat. I'm sure you will all agree. And before I introduce Jerome, I would like to first introduce Eli, who heads the WPC. Eli, if you could wave at least so people can see you.
Hi, everyone.
Wonderful. We are looking forward to being with you in Barcelona for those of us that have the privilege of being there live. And also today we have a new member of the WPC staff, which is Julie. And Julie, why don't you highlight yourself and give us a little bit of information of what to expect today and rules and regulations of the hour.
Okay, thank you. Yes, thank you for being patient with me, as this is my first, well, not my first time joining a sing along and participating, but my first time being on the back end and helping to work on the technology portion of it. So I'm just letting a few new people into the room. So we have 31 people in here now, but happy to be joining this today, this group today with Judy and Jerome. I'm really looking forward to singing the songs today. And just want to mention a few things that we are going to be recording this. We are recording this. You'll get a little pop-up on the screen that says that asks for permission to record. And then we're also going to be highlighting people throughout the hour. So we'll be highlighting, of course, Judy and Jerome, but other folks who are singing will be just highlighting different people. So if you prefer not to be on video, you can choose to not have your video on. So you can go to the little video icon on the bottom and choose to have your video off. And if you have the lyrics already printed for today, that's great. If you don't, we'll be putting the lyrics in the chat, which if you look on the bottom at the menu bar on the bottom of the Zoom, you'll see a little icon that says chat. So if you click on that, you can access the chat, which will pop up on the side there. And I'm just going to put a little something so you can see Julie from Vermont, USA. Okay. So I just put something in the chat. So that's where the lyrics will be available for you to follow along. And any links that Judy mentions about the choir and things like that will be in the chat as well. So I think that's it for now.
Great.
All right.
Great.
Thank you, Judy.
Now, as we're warming up and getting ready to be with Jerome, two things I would like to do. One, we do every single month. We're going to start off with alive, awake, alert, enthusiastic. We need to get this going. So let's sing through it together. If this is your first time here, just follow along. This song has only 5 words. I'm alive, awake, alert, enthusiastic. And then there's always choreography that goes along with it. Are you ready? Here we go. I'm alive, awake, alert, enthusiastic. I'm alive, awake, alert, enthusiastic. I'm alive, awake, alert. Backwards. Alert, awake, alive. Alive, awake, alert, enthusiastic. Now we're going to double it. I'm alive, awake, alert, enthusiastic. Woohoo! I'm alive, awake, alert, enthusiastic. With that Irish lilt. I'm alive, awake, alert. Alert, awake, alive. Woohoo! Alive, awake, alert, enthusiastic. Woohoo! I'm looking at my picture and I have the little Irish hat above my head. What a perfect spot I put that in. Okay, now we're going to do one other exercise, which is with a straw if you have one. Most don't, but at home, if you have a straw, pull it out afterwards. We are going to use our hand as our straw today. And this is an exercise that you can do throughout the day just to get everything loosened up here in your throat and your voice and to keep it nice and relaxed and strong and healthy. So what I would like for you to do is just have a very small little circle in your hand. Just blow through it real quick so that it's ready. And take a deep breath in, not with your straw. And then push that air through the straw. Until your lungs are empty. Wow, you can just feel already how that is relaxing your vocal cords here. Okay, we're going to do it one more time. Take a deep breath in. Fill up your entire body. Get your straw. This time hold your nose and breathe through. Gorgeous. I understand in the pubs in Ireland, they do this exercise before they sing because there's a lot of singing going on in the pubs in Ireland. And they will take their pint of whatever it happens to be, Guinness more than likely. They take their straw, if you have a plastic straw, that's where we can use these. They put their straw into their mug. This is how I'm introducing you, Jerome. You take a deep breath in. And you get everything ignited within what's ever inside that mug. So that is how we are starting off our sing-along today. Try that at home. It's wonderful. I think we did this back in 2016 in one of my exercise classes at the WPC in Portland, Oregon. We had the bubbles through the straws, which is great. So Jerome, if you can highlight Jerome with me, Julie, that would be wonderful. Had the privilege of singing with Jerome a few times, and I'm so pleased that you are here with us this evening, Jerome. Yes, look at you are so ready. What do we call your hat?
It's just a nice old Irish top hat. Top of the morning to everybody.
Top of the morning, top of the evening.
Or
And I'm
afternoon
looking
over here.
at the clover behind you. It was my understanding that the
Shamrock.
four-leaf clover was
No,
good.
Shamrock.
Oh, excuse me.
The
Shamrock.
shamrock, absolutely. It was St. Patrick was teaching us about Christianity, so it's Father, Son, Holy Spirit, 3 parts on the one stem. That's the
Got
shamrock.
it.
Yeah.
I love that. I learned something so much.
There you
Good.
go.
So, why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself, and then I'm going to hand it over to you. We've got some great fun exercises and some amazing songs to sing with you today. Thank you. And I see family members behind you, which I'm sure you're going to introduce.
This is my wife, Miriam. Miriam.
Hello.
This
Hi,
is
Miriam.
James. James, my youngest. He's 13.
Well, he's
Andrew-
grown over the past couple years.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Andrew's 16, and the eldest is 18, but he's a heavy metal band, so he's a heavy metal drummer. So he's going to take the dog out if needs. Max the dog is down here as well, but he's behaving, thankfully.
Good.
But he might need to be
Good.
evicted.
And you're down in Cork.
That's right. We're in Cork City, which is the second largest city in Ireland. Dublin is the largest, but we call Cork the real capital because we're the second city. But there's about 250,000 people here. We have a very active association, Cork Parkinson's Association. We're a branch of the Parkinson's Association of Ireland. This is my fetching sweatshirt from the Parkinson's Association of Ireland. Tony Wilkinson's our chairman. He's there online. So basically, I was diagnosed with Parkinson's in 2014. I was 47 and 55 now, but I'm really lucky. My symptoms are quite mild, and it's thanks to exercise and music. I think singing in particular is brilliant because it's food for the mind, and the voice as well, because naturally not a lot of people, unfortunately, with Parkinson's. I think they said 90% of people have voice issues. So
Yes.
singing is really important, really important.
Very important. And it ignites our minds, our hearts, our souls, and it gets that smile on our face.
Absolutely.
Which we're
Miriam-
looking forward to right now with you.
Cool. And Miriam and James are playing violins or fiddle, we call it in Ireland. And Andrew has a thing called a concertina, which is like it's a box, like which it
Oh,
makes
isn't
a-
that something?
Yeah, so hopefully if the sound works, but this is of course the internet, so anything's possible. And so far it's lovely, it's fantastic to see people from all over the world. It's so cool. Thanks so much, guys. So hopefully you learn a few pieces from Ireland. Some of you Irish people have traveled all around the world. So we're in Australia, Canada, England, Ireland, and so most people have probably come across people from Ireland. So you might even know some of these songs because we love singing, and some of these songs are classic Irish songs. Now, but just to start off with a little bit of physical exercise, there's a famous Scottish song called "My Bonnie Lies Over the Ocean," and what I'd love you to do is to sing along, but just to add a bit of physicality, because we sing with our whole body. If you're sitting down and you hear a word you're singing a word that starts with B, you stand up, and then if you're standing up and you sing a song that starts with a B, sit down, or else just raise your hands, your arms, if that's easier, if you're not so good in the old legs. So we'll go for it. Everybody might know it. My Bonnie lies over the ocean. My Bonnie lies over the sea. My Bonnie lies over the ocean. So bring back my Bonnie to me, to me. Bring back, oh bring back, oh bring back my Bonnie to me, to me. Bring back, oh bring back, oh bring back my Bonnie to me. Last night as I lay on my pillow, last night as I lay on my bed, last night as I lay on my bed, I dreamt that my Bonnie was there. So bring back, oh bring back, oh bring back my Bonnie to me, to me. Bring back, oh bring back, oh bring back my Bonnie to me. Okay, hope everyone's warmed up. So there's another. We were cheating a little bit. This is another physical exercise. Famous Irish song called "In Dublin's Fair City," or Molly Malone. Now the actions again are, a lot of them will just go without saying. You make them up if you like. But the main one is when you come to Alive, Alive, Oh, which is a famous chorus, you have to do a virtual tickle, or if you're sitting next to someone, tickle them, because unfortunately, this is a song about when old times in old cities where there are lots of fleas who used to bite people. So it's Alive, Alive, Oh. Okay. In Dublin's fair city, where the girls are so pretty, I first set my eyes on sweet Molly alone. She cleaned her wheelbarrow, 2 streets broad and narrow, crying cockles and mussels alive. Alive, alive, oh, crying cockles and mussels alive, alive, oh. She was a fishmonger, and sure 'twas no wonder, for so were her father and mother before. And they both wheel their barrows, 2 streets broad and narrow, find cockles and mussels alive, alive, oh, alive, alive, oh, alive, alive, oh, find cockles and mussels alive, alive. She died of a fever, and no one could save her, and that was the end of sweet Molly Malone. Ghost wheels her barrow, 2 streets broad and narrow, my cockles and mussels alive, alive, oh, alive, alive, oh, alive, alive, oh, my cockles and mussels alive, alive, oh. Okay, hope everybody knew that one, or joined in anyway. So
That was fabulous.
can everybody hear us loud and clear?
Yes.
Ooh, brilliant. Can you hear the violin as well?
And you look good too. Yes.
I'm going to take off my hat now because it's getting too hot. So I have to have my water. Very important when you're singing and exercising, obviously.
Mhm.
So another famous song at every sing-along is a song called The Wild Rover. Nobody knows who wrote it. Lots of traditional songs written back in the midst of time. But this will be one where if you meet Irish people, everyone knows this one. And it's basically about a prodigal son who spent his life in mischief and came back with lots of money. So they're happy with him. Okay, and it's hopefully, oh yeah. I've been a wild rover for many years, and I spent all my money
on whiskey and
beer, and
now I'm returning with gold and great store.
no more, and it's no name. No, over, no more, no more. I went to an alehouse I used to frequent,
And I told
the
the
landlady
landlady
my
my
money
money
was
was
spent. I asked
I
her
asked her
for
for
credit.
credit.
She answered,
Sure, customers like yours I can have any day.
and it's no name, no name, never no. When I go on over, no, never.
No more.
I took from my pocket some right, and the landlady
his eyes opened wide with delight.
she said, I have whiskey and wines of the best, and the words that I spoke to her only in jest, and it's no name, never. No name, never, no. Will I be no, I over, no, never, no more. I go home to my parents, confess what I've done, and I ask them to pardon their prodigal son. And if they'll caress me as often as before, sure I never will play the wild rover no more, and it's no name, never. No name, never, no more. No, I over, no, never, no more.
Fabulous.
I hope everybody managed to get that. I'm sorry, Julie. I'm probably going too fast for you to put up the words, or did you get them up? Or is it okay?
The words are up, yes.
Cool.
Yes. And I'll just make a note, just so we can hear you clearly while you're singing. Other folks should be muted, so I will try to mute just so we can hear Jerome nice
Well,
and
listen,
clear. singing.
It's great. It's great to see everybody. I can see everybody joining in. It's brilliant. It's so good. Global
And they
Sing-Along.
keep
Yay.
coming in.
It's so good.
It's fabulous. So this next one, let's get the words up in chat, Julie, so that
The
Jerome
Fields of
can
Athenry.
explain and how to pronounce
Oh, sorry. It's the Fields of Athenry, Julie, or
the fields.
Fields of Athenry. Perfect. Yeah, Athenry is a town in Galway in the west of Ireland. We had this wonderful person called Oliver Cromwell who basically told all the Irish to go to hell or to Connacht and sent us all to the west of the country. The land was very poor there, and a lot of people lived on potatoes. And unfortunately, in the 1840s, there was a potato blight, and the potato failed as a crop. So there was a huge famine in Ireland. I think it was the last big famine in Europe. Our population went down from 9 million to about 5 million. 1 million died and 1 million left. So this is an absolutely beautiful song called The Fields of Athenry, where it's written in the 1980s by a songwriter called Pete St. John. He died just recently, last week. Last year. But it's a song that you'll hear, and the chorus is really catchy and really powerful. And it's sung at rugby matches, soccer matches. Irish people tend to sing it at the drop of a hat in trains, buses, wherever. It's a sad song, but it's powerful in the same way. It's basically a father and a mother singing about how the father stole corn to feed his kids from a guy called Trevelyan, who was the prime minister at the time in England. But the meal was very poor quality, but he stole it, unfortunately, to feed his family, and then was taken to prison and is about to be sent across to Australia, to Botany Bay, and never to see his wife and kids again. So that's what the song is about. It's very sad, but it's uplifting too. And it's about basically, I suppose, fighting on. That's why it's powerful for soccer and rugby, because it's any sporting team, because it's keep going no matter what, keep fighting. And by lonely prison wall, my God, they have taken you away, for you stole Trevelyan's fall, so the young might see them all. But so lonely, the fields of Athenry. Fields of Athenry, where once we watched the smoke fly. Our life was on the way. We had dreams and songs to sing. It's so lonely, right? By lonely prison wall, I heard calling. Nothing matters now. Free against the famine and the crowd. I rebel, they cut me down. Now you must raise your tears. Where once we watched the smoke fly. Our lives are no way. We had dreams and songs to sing. It's so lonely, things that happen around. By lonely harbor, she watched the fall. As the prison she sailed the sky, or she lay for her loving heart. It's so lonely, things that happen right. Things that happen right. Where once we watched the small birds fly away. We had dreams and songs to sing. Yet so long. Hopefully that was okay. Normally we do the chorus about 5 times, but
That was beautiful. Absolutely.
powerful song.
And we're doing great with time.
Really?
So
Oh,
we can
fantastic.
just pull the reins back a little bit, have another Guinness, and keep on singing.
Water for the time being.
Yes.
So, oh yeah, there's movement in the back here now. So I suppose this is the hard one, but I hope you have a go off it. The language until before the famine, 90% of people in Ireland spoke a language called Irish or Gaelic. We're Celtic. It's a Celtic language, so we'd be related to the Scottish, the Welsh, the Cornish, Isle of Man, and Breton. But the language, unfortunately, because so many people had to emigrate or leave the country, the Irish people, the parents forced their children to learn English and to speak English, because Irish wasn't much used to in America or Australia. But it's a beautiful, beautiful old language. And this is a lovely song, which I hope you'll join in with me. Today's International Women's Day, so I'd just like to say, well done, congratulations, and thank you to all the wonderful, wonderful women in our lives. We've lost without you. I hope.
Yay.
Here's to the women folk. Happy International Women's Day. And
Yes.
this song is about a famous female pirate called Grace O'Malley, or Grania Whale in Irish. She was between the 1570 and 1600 and something or other. She was kind of a contemporary of Queen Elizabeth, the first Queen Elizabeth in England. But she was a pirate queen. She kind of had a few husbands, got rid of them when she was tired of them. But I think it was actually a lover that she wanted to save from the prison. So she was supposed to have met with Queen Elizabeth, and 2 strong women respected each other. I'm not sure if it's true or not, but anyway. But this is a beautiful song about her, and it's in Irish. But I sent out a recording of it, of the phonetic, and hopefully Julie has the phonetic version of it as well. So
It looks like it's up, the phonetic.
cool.
Oro, she, do.
Yeah, O ro was the first. So the chorus is very simple. It's the same line 3 times. So it goes O ro, she the vaha walia, which means welcome home. So it's O
Okay.
ro she the vaha walia, O ro she the vaha walia, O ro she the vaha walia, and nish hot on Taurig, which is now when summer is coming.
Could you say that one more time, please?
Sure. O ro she the vaha walia. O ro she the vaha walia. O ro she the vaha walia. Nish hot on Taurig. Okay.
Wow. Got it.
So and the words are basically a bit warlike. They're about she's trying to raise an army to rescue her lover or husband, I'm not sure which, from prison. And she's bringing it's the word spawning is in there, which is Spanish. So links to Barcelona. Hope the Irish coming to Barcelona, hopefully. So we'll have a go off it anyway. Enjoy. Win 3 losses, they say. Have a go. Oh, Roche the Vahawalia, oh, Roche the Vahawalia, oh, Roche the Vahawalia, and Mr. Hopton Corey, she the Vahawalia, I'm not heaven to go around Shalom. Student international goal, oh, Roche the Vahawalia, oh, Roche the Vahawalia, oh, Roche the Vahawalia, and Mr. Hopton Corey, she the Vahawalia, they am heaven to go. International goal. Oh, Roche the Vahawalia, oh, Roche the Vahawalia, oh, Roche the Vahawalia. Mr. Hopton Tower, I've drawn you away like clockworks in the only garment lay or board. Really famous become the hood should rule your doll. Oh, should the battle run yet? Oh, should the battle run yet? Oh, should the battle Mr. Hopton Tower, a real lady in a your neck, and not need me on the shot on you in a silver casino. It's so good for her girl. Oh, Rose in the one left. Oh, Rose in the one left. Oh, Rose in the one left. Mr. Hopton Tower. Hopefully you clapped if you didn't understand it.
Cheers.
It's a really lively song. It's a great song for a session, as we call it here, when people start singing and playing music in a pub or wherever.
So does the tempo keep getting faster and faster?
Oh yeah, you'll find
Oh.
that. You'll find that with every song.
And these start spilling over?
Oh yeah, exactly. And people dancing. Our dancing is wild. We kind of like you see
Bro.
river dance. Obviously, that's mild.
Okay.
Yeah,
Faster the better. So I hope everybody's okay. You're still alive.
We are all here and loving it.
Cool. So I'm supposed to bring it down to a quieter song. There's a famous band which people might know called U2. I think they are or were the largest rock and roll band in the world. I grew up from 13 years of age listening to their music and their albums. I think they're on about 20 at the moment, but this is there's a lovely song. It's a tribute to Martin Luther King, because obviously we had huge empathy with the civil rights movement and Martin Luther King being in passive resistance and peaceful protest, which is really important. And I think this is a beautiful, beautiful song. They wrote it as a lullaby. It's on their the fourth album called The Unforgettable Fire. It's a beautiful, beautiful lullaby. Again, you could use it as a lullaby or a love song or a salute to someone who's passed away. There's a lovely version on YouTube, and arranged by Eric Chilcott from the King Singers as well, with lovely harmonies. But normally they just sing it just with Bono, the lead singer, singing it on his own. So I hope you'll join in. It's very simple. It's just one verse and then you repeat it slightly differently, a bit quieter, like a lullaby. So hopefully you'll join in, and maybe more sing songs. Maybe in Barcelona we'll sing a few more U2 songs, like Still Having Fun When I'm Looking For, or some of those. But hopefully you can join in with this one. And if you think of anyone, I think
The words are up, so we've got that.
brilliant. It's, I suppose, just to think about anyone who has passed away during COVID, and just to think of them as well, because as I said, it's something that's sung at funerals as a kind of a, sleep in peace kind of a thing. So salute to Martin Luther King. It's MLK, it's called. Okay. Sleep, sleep tonight, and may your dreams be realized. If the thundercloud passes rain, so let it rain, rain on him. So let it be. So let it be. Sleep, sleep tonight, and may your dreams be realized. If the thundercloud passes rain, so let it rain, let it rain on him. So let it rain, rain on him. Thanks very much. That's you too.
That was, we need to sing that again. Do you have enough in you?
Yeah.
That
my
is
best.
absolutely gorgeous. And Julie's highlighting different people
Oh,
as we
lovely.
sing this
Lovely.
song with you. So if you see another voice coming in with you, that's because they've unmuted themselves. They want to sing with you.
Brilliant. Oh no, thank you so much.
Thank you
Delighted.
so much, Jerome. Here we go again.
And absolutely, absolutely. So thanks everybody. Sleep, sleep tonight, and may your dreams be realized. If the thundercloud passes rain, so let it rain, let it rain, rain on him. So let it be. So let it be. Sleep, sleep tonight, and may your dreams be realized. If the thundercloud passes rain, so let it rain, let it rain, rain on him. So let it be, let it rain, rain on him. I suppose everyone with Parkinson's has sleep issues as well. So,
Oh, that
and thanks to
was
anyone who's joining
gorgeous.
from late night up late tonight. Thank you so much, and I hope you sleep well.
Yes, and what a handsome voice to be singing that song. Now I understand we have one more song. I know everyone knows this song, and I have to tell you, it is the name of our eldest son. When he was born a couple months early, so he was in the hospital for a while. So I sang this song to him every day. And I probably have 100 different verses of mine for this song. So I am really looking forward to you telling us about this song and singing with you and your family.
It's thanks so much, Judy. And my eldest is called Daniel as well. He's the guy who isn't here. He's he's the heavy metaler. He's a fabulous drummer, by the way. Genuine Sham. Their album might come out soon. But anyway, so he's Danny. He's Daniel. We call him Daniel, but he's Danny as well. It's a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful song. And what's beautiful about it is the marriage of an ancient Irish Celtic air. We think Celtic air anyway. And this man called Fred Weatherly, a barrister from England, who got the music. I think somebody up in Derry or Londonderry, which is a town, a town in the north of Ireland. But there has been a lot of trouble. But it's piece is just so powerful and so wonderful. This year is a 25th anniversary of the Good Friday Agreement, which was the agreement that brought the end to the Troubles, we call them, where there was a kind of a fighting between Republicans, Catholics, and Unionists, Protestants, and in the north of Ireland. And this is a beautiful song, and there's a lovely composer called Phil Coulter who's written a lovely song as well called "The Town I Love So Well," which is about Derry at Londonderry. The Unionist community call it Londonderry because there was a link with the London Guilds, whereas the old name is Derry, and the Catholic community tend to refer to it as that. But it's no, I mean, now it's Londonderry / Derry. We all share the beauty of it. And this air, anyway, it's called the Derry Air, the Londonderry Air was the tune. And Frederick Weatherly put the words "Oh Danny Boy" to it. It's a beautiful song. You can think about it in terms of either a girl calling to her, thinking about her lover who's gone away, or you can think about it as I think a lot of people think of it as a father thinking about his son who's emigrated. And that the second verse is, "If you come back and I'm dead, find where I'm lying and say a prayer for me." So it's a beautiful, beautiful song. It does versions by Johnny Cash, Elvis, every tenor in the planet, every jazz singer, and the best I think online is the Muppets. So check that one out. With the Beaker and the Swedish Chef and Animal singing. It's very good. So here we go.
Joseph Locke as well.
Sorry?
Singer called Joseph Locke.
Oh, Joseph Locke as well, famous Irish tenor, and John McCormack. Oh, there's some beautiful versions. It's a lovely tune. So anyway, hope everybody joins in or hums it, or Oh, Danny boy, the pipes are calling. From glen to glen,
And down the mountainside, the sun is gone, and all the clouds falling. 'Tis you, must go, and I must stay. For the time, one song is in the meadow. Void with snow, 'tis I be sunshine or in shadow. Oh, darling, I love you so. And when ye come, and all the flowers are dying, if I am dead, you'll come and find the place where I am lying, and kneel and say, I'm ready for you. And tread up, and I shall walk sweeter, for you will and tell me that you love me. I will sleep in peace until you.
I think everyone needs to unmute, please.
Bravo,
Let's-
thank you, Jerome.
Nice one. Well done.
Bravo. What a lovely hour we're having.
Brilliant.
That was brilliant. And I think, let's see if we can put ourselves on gallery view now so we can see everyone. And it allows you, Jerome, to see everyone that has been singing with you and your family.
Yay.
Isn't this fabulous? You have to go through a few screens. Fantastic. How music touches us, how music is so healing. And to go through the songs that we sang with you today, morning, afternoon, or evening, whatever it happens to be where we are, really is moving. I don't know if you can hear behind me, one of our 2-year-old grandchildren is singing in the background. He was with us. He might end up coming sitting on my lap, but he's not staying still at the moment. Yes, but we have Parky here singing with us for sure. Wow. Very special. I am really looking forward to singing with you, Jerome, at the WPC. And Jerome will be live at the WPC. We have what we call the music spot at during the day. I believe it's at noon. It's for those of you that are coming to the WPC in Barcelona. You'll be able to sing with Jerome again. And with that, we also have the WPC Global Choir. And you can join the choir whether you're going to be in Barcelona or if you would like to sing with the choir virtually. You have the opportunity to be with us no matter what. So the virtual choir will be, your faces and your voices will be with us. You will not be live. We will be recording that in the month of May, but you all can sing with us in Barcelona with the winning song from the song competition. And the winning song is called The Road. And it was written by a Parkinson's singing group from the UK. And if you haven't listened to it, you can go online and hear it. It's perfect because we've been talking about the road to Barcelona for the past almost 4 years. And we're finally on that ending section of the road to Barcelona. And if Eli, if you're still with us, could you add a little bit more about what to expect in Barcelona when we are together?
I would love to. Thanks,
Fabulous.
Judy. And thanks, Jerome. Again, it was wonderful to hear you. I can't wait to see you in person in Barcelona. Yeah, for those of you who are able to join us, and I know that that's not possible for everyone, but we're really thrilled for those of you who are able to join us in Barcelona. If you've been to the WPC before, you pretty much know what to expect. It's a celebration, honestly, of life. It's a celebration of the Parkinson's community. It's a celebration of all the things we can do and can do together. It is also a very serious scientific congress, but we inject a lot of fun and joy and creativity throughout the Congress. So while there's a very serious scientific program for people who want to learn about research and clinical treatments and new research that's going on about care, you can pick and choose all sorts of sessions and programs that you want to attend. You can look at the program now. It's already on the website. We just updated the version of the program, so it's really quite final. We start on the Tuesday, July 4th with pre-Congress days, and then the Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, we have all sorts of other sessions. You can attend any session you'd like. You can also then take a break and listen to music at lunchtime. You can go into the renewal room to do some exercise. You can go back to a scientific talk. You can go back to another room. We have a lot of options for people. We also have a care partner lounge where people who are caring for loved ones with Parkinson's can meet and connect with other care partners and hear from experts in that space. There's so much going on. It's really, truly packed into those 4 days. And most people come in the morning at 8 a.m. They don't leave to go back to their hotel till like 6:30 because it's just, you don't want to miss a single thing. So,
Eli,
yeah.
this is Beth Lee. And one of the best things about the whole Congress is that everyone can go to the same meetings, no matter whether you're a caregiver or a scientific specialist or a research person. I think that's the most awesome aspect of the whole conference.
Thank you. I didn't even pay you to say that. That is absolutely perfect. It is what makes the WP so amazing. There are lots of meetings out there, and your point is exactly correct. A lot of conferences on other disease spaces, they have these tracks and they tell you, oh, you're a person with X disease, you have to go only to that track, and you're a scientist, you can go to those. We do not believe that is a meaningful interdigitated meeting. The whole point from the very beginning when we started this in 2004 was we wanted people to come together. What's the point about bringing everybody together if they're not actually together? You can't bring together and then be apart, right? Everybody's digitated. So when we're in the plenary hall and you're hearing about science or you're hearing about care, you're a person with Parkinson's sitting next to a care partner, sitting next to a scientist, next to a physical therapist, next to a social worker. It really is incredibly unique. And the WPC has been recognized by many organizations for what we do as being different and unique in the health space. So thank you for noticing that. We work very hard to make that happen.
Good, and it does.
Wonderful. Yes, and I look forward to being with you, Eli, and everyone that is going to be with us in Barcelona. Starting July 4th, I believe, is when the opening ceremonies happen. And the choir opens the WPC with the healing power of song. So if I believe that Julie has put the links in the chat box as far as going to the link to register for the choir, to find out more information about the WPC, please look that up. That is wonderful. Anything else that we need to know? Oh, we have 2 sing-alongs in April because April is Parkinson's Awareness Month. Right. So on the second Wednesday of the month, I believe it's going to be Canada as the co-host, which is April 12th. And then at the end of the month, we're going to go to the other side of the globe to Australia. And on April 26th, Australia will be hosting another sing-along for us. So a lot of singing in April with the Parkinson's Awareness Month globally. Wow. Now, I can't believe, we've come to the end of this hour from amazing Irish music. And with that, I think we need to look for the rainbow that's above us right now. And at the end of the rainbow is this beautiful pot of gold. But within that pot, there are also very meaningful words that we need to share with each other. So, Jerome, what is in your pot of gold?
Peace.
Peace. If you can, unmute and raise your hand. And Julie, if you see them, let's fill this pot of gold with a lot of strength and hope. I'm going to say hope. I'm going to add hope.
With my word.
I need people to speak up so I can hear.
I would say community.
Community, I have that. Beautiful.
Love.
Love. Yes. More. Sunshine.
Nature.
Nature.
Sharing.
Sharing.
Respect.
Respect.
Empathy.
Empathy.
Enthusiasm.
Enthusiasm.
Yes.
Passion.
Live.
Live. Mm-hmm.
We know
laugh.
family. Family.
Laugh. Family, did I hear?
Yeah, family, please.
Good.
Happiness.
Passion.
Say that one more time, please.
Happiness.
Happiness. Yes. One more.
Joy.
Joy. Perfect. Okay. So we have our pot of gold and wishes in our right hand, and our left hand is up on the screen holding hands around the globe. And inside our pot of gold, we will be sharing peace and hope and love throughout our community with sunshine and nature, sharing and caring, respect for one another, empathy for one another, with enthusiasm, and living life with laughter and family and happiness, full of joy. Let us share with that with one another on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh my heavens. It's going to be the best day ever.
That'll
Wow.
carry us to Barcelona.
Yes, it will carry us to Barcelona.
Amen.
So wonderful. Thank you again. Thank you, Jerome, and all your family, and everyone that is here from
If it's
Ireland
okay.
today, and your little pup.
Yeah, Judy, just we might play a tune on the way out as people are going away. We'll just keep playing a bit of music. Okay.
August Sláinte, that means cheers and good health to all of you. So have a good Patrick's Day. So thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Fabulous.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye,
Anyway.
everybody. Bye, bye, Elaine. Okay. Oh, well.